The world is old and the powers are weary. The god at the door of night has fallen, and the great enemy of the world has come back from the timeless void. The shadow has awakened the great evils to regain dominion over Ardar. Darkness shall cover the land, if not for the deeds of a small fellowship of elf friends. Join the players of this Dungeons & Dragons campaign as they fulfill the events of the Dagor Dagorath prophecy and strive with Morgoth on the Plains of Valinor. Welcome to the Undying Lands in Part 3 of the Inglorion Bastards trilogy, Trials of the Valar.
We had a little technical difficulties on this last episode, so we will pick up as the battle has already begun. But I want to share, before we do that, what I read to the players as they appeared through the portal and onto the Plains of Valinor. The portal opens to a vast green field. You step out into the verdant plain to the beating of drums and horns. Before you, you see a sight that mortal eyes had not beheld in thousands of years since the War of Wrath. Even still, never before have the armies of the enemy assembled in such number and force. There are the last Balrogs of the land rallied by the demise of their lieutenant. There are the orcs, goblins, werewolves, and trolls drawn here by the power of Morgoth. There are the last of the evil Númenóreans from the caves of the Forgotten. There are the last dragons of the withered heath led by your old foe Raynar. And at the center of the army there is a spirit not unlike the Valar of Ilmarin. But this spirit is darkness incarnate, as Ungoliant was. It embodies fear, malice, and spite. The very sight of him makes your heart beat slow, and cold runs through your bodies. The sight before you would make the strongest of hearts reel, yet all around you are the last alliance of light in the land. Beside you are the Vanyar elves led by Ingwe, the eagles, the dwarf lords rekindled again from the very earth by Aule. You see Tilion and Aryan ready for battle, and you see a host of Teleran elves from Aqualande. Finally, you see Tolkis, the strongest of the Valar, and he smiles when he sees you. So Tolkis, one of the Valar, is holding the end of the chain that you guys just got. You went on one of the trials of the Valar was to obtain this chain called Angainor, which binds Morgoth, and you have to attach them in 5 places. The strongest of the Valar are holding onto the end of it. You guys have to attach the 5 ends. Sweet. All right, Okrin's turn. They need some advantage, bad Vic.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Fly on myself, and then I'm going to. Hold on, let me look at this thing. So I could do Bardic Inspiration, and I'm going to give Byrne a bonus on his roll. So your next roll, you get to roll a D12 to buff up your whatever it is you're going to buff up.
Nice. Yeah, that's really helpful, man. Really helpful.
Alrighty.
All right, angle in. Christian.
I'm going to move over here. So I'm in the air. I'm going to put some wings on myself.
All right. So Okrin, you remember, is a Maiar. He's one of the angelic spirits, just lesser than the Valar. He's definitely showing his merit in this battle.
Okay, so I'm not prone. Will I still be able to fire Guerist if I stand up?
Just stand up.
Okay, yeah, I'll stand up and then take a shot with Guerist.
All right. Do you want to use advantage?
No, not at this moment.
Or inspiration? No? Okay.
No.
You would hit him with advantage.
Yeah, but I don't think it's worth it.
Okay. All right. So the great Guerist, the great ballista of the dwarves from the Blue Mountains that you guys used in the first fight, Anglin got on the helm, and he has these 2 assistants that are loading it so that he can use it every round. So he fires and misses. Riken, your turn. So you kind of snap out of it, Riken.
Sorry, my stuff didn't unmute. I'm gonna book it over there, and when I get close to them, they're all gonna have pack tactics because when Bear died, he gave me bear tactics, which I forgot about. So where's Burn and Faraday? Okay, cool. So now you guys get advantage on all your attacks as long as you stay within X feet of me.
I needed that last turn, man.
Sorry, I was in a stupor. God damn it!
That's all right.
He's not in range of you though, Christian. All right, it's Morgoth's turn.
Yeah.
He's so big, I can't tell where he would be.
Is Morgoth actually 100 feet tall?
Yeah, he's massive. He's made himself bigger than usual.
Okay, I'm gonna move like right here, still within range with everybody, but like in the center. And I'm going to multi-attack Burn. I want to do the first attack. I want to do all my attacks on Faradir except for the athletics check.
The grapple. All right.
I crit failed it though.
All right. So only 71 damage.
Yeah. Only 71. Okay. All right. So he hasn't hit a damage threshold yet.
Nope, not yet.
All right. I'm gonna try to make him hit that threshold. I think that might be helpful. I don't know. We have. I mean, like, all right. I'm also gonna try to switch to fire to see if he takes fire damage.
So his sword was glowing green in the last round. Now it just erupts into flame like his sword used to.
Do any of those hit?
The last one hit.
Okay, it's a 29 damage then.
All right, we'll come back to more Loman once roll 20 is up for him. Is Elendor, you're up. All right, what are you gonna do, MJ?
So I'm gonna move away there, and I'm gonna cast what was it? Foresight on Faradir. It's a level 9 spell on Faradir.
All right, just cast it so he can see what it does, and then we're gonna go John and then Charlie. John, are you here?
Okay, am I up? Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Sight, arc, and then spell over here, and then I'm going to try to tie his leg up and fail miserably enough using acrobatics.
So he's trying to attach. So do an acrobatics roll, Morgoth.
He gets a plus 18.
He does.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I'm like, how much of a plus does he get? Because that's not a crit.
And I get advantage
Wait.
on all of them.
Wait a minute. Does that reduce if he hits a damage threshold?
No, that
no.
part doesn't.
All right, angle and runs.
Here I go.
We'll do my roll, John. 26 versus 35. If this continues to go like this, we'll say that that's one of the things that changes at threshold, Spriggs.
Okay.
I had no idea what you guys would 20th level characters would be like, so I gave him a bonus equal to an ancient dragon. A lot. So if it's too much, we can adjust it. But
Well, I mean, maybe it's just that in combination with the advantage. I'm not sure.
yeah, no, I know. Yeah, but you guys haven't rolled very well either.
Not particularly, no.
So we'll say when you hit the first threshold, you'll lose the advantage. All right, Spriggs. Charlie, are you not able to RP at this with us, or do you have to stay muted? Charlie's at a party playing D&D. I love it.
What?
College party.
That's funny. Okay.
100% chance you get laid if you tell someone you're playing D&D right now.
Yeah, sorry, I can't talk right now. Morgoth's about to hit me.
Don't even need to roll for that. I can guarantee that outcome.
That's funny.
Don't have to roll for it.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to. Tesser's gonna shoot his four arrows.
All right. Don't forget your reaction here, Spriggs.
Bring him down, Tessero.
So I'm gonna use my reaction on the first one. So
We hurt him badly.
give me the total damage for the first shot.
28.
All right, so 14 to whoever you want.
And what type of damage is that? Piercing?
It bypasses.
Oh, but I don't.
immunity.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If we reduce him in another 300 hit points, can he get like a lower bonus?
We'll see. We'll see where we are at 10:30.
Would it 20? Does a 24 hit?
No,
No.
he's 25.
No, he said.
Okay, so then the last two hit.
I forgot that you changed
He's a
from
Slayer.
Warden to Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
did we ever make Riken level 20?
I did.
I
Okay,
have
sweet.
3 Slayers, and they're all taking half of what I do.
It's Okrin's turn. Tessero, when you get a chance, give Morgoth the damage that he took.
84 damage.
How's everybody's health right now? Is everyone okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Then Anglin will take another shot with Guarist.
All right. And Spriggs, you might try a different strategy and just pick off the weak and wounded.
Yeah, I've got a plan this next turn.
All right. So 12, or if you use inspiration, 29.
No, I'm not going to do that.
So either back to Vic or Riken. Vic, it's up to you.
Well, if I'm
Anglin's-
concentrating on one spell, I can't cast another. Where's Burn in terms of he got rid of one shackle?
No shackles are on me yet.
No shackles are on him yet.
Okay, well, because Burn had two dots and he only has 1 dot left.
Yeah, Riken has one.
Oh,
I got one.
all right. So then I'm going to, let's see, haste is still on him. Can he?
Yes, you can, John, but he's immune to fire, remember?
Can
Now-
you apply Bardic Inspiration to ability checks? Because we should be doing that to try to shackle him.
Yeah, it's exactly, that's what it's for. That's what I
Oh,
was getting
jeez.
Burn
All right,
Bardic.
so Charlie or anyone, if you get within like 4 or 5 of beating him, we should be using those rolls to like put it over the top.
But
Well, what
didn't Charlie use his to save against?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
So he doesn't have
All
the
right.
rider.
All right, so
I
if
can
he
give him
doesn't have it
another
any
one.
longer, but he still has haste, haste
it's
isn't
either-
really helping very
It's
much.
either Vic's turn or Josh's turn. Vic, if you know what you're gonna do, you can go. If not, let Josh go.
Yeah, let Josh go.
All right, how do we get this chain on this son of a bitch?
Athletics, brother.
So I
Athletics.
just gotta roll. I gotta roll an athletics check.
Yeah, you get 2 attacks too, right?
Yeah. I'm just wondering how I get the chain on there.
And if you action surge, you can use 3 attacks, right?
Yes, sir. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
Hey, let me do something before he goes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Burns gonna lose his haste because I need to concentrate on Riken here for a second, and I am going to give him an enhanced ability. So bull strength, he has advantage on strength checks.
If it stays like that for more than 4 hours, though, you should call somebody.
I'll go
So, and also I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration, so he gets advantage on his strength check and gets to add a roll, a d12.
All right,
roll to
now
it.
we're going somewhere. There you go, guys.
All right. Tell me what the hell just happened again?
So now if you go to shackle him, you get advantage on your roll, and you
Yeah.
get to add a d12 to it.
Okay, so that's just on that one roll, though, right?
Correct.
Well, you get advantage to every roll that you do for him, but you get
Okay.
to use bardic inspiration on one of those.
Okay, so I get to
So you
I get
can-
advantage on all, and then I get advantage anyway. I guess fact act, but
So just do
but
one
I
at a
get-
time. Just do one at a time, so we can, because you can use your other attacks to hit if you actually attach the end that you have.
yeah. So I'm gonna try to attach him if I can get my skills thing to work.
All right.
Athletics, you said?
Morgoth do athletics.
Oh, eat a ball.
No, he gets plus 12.
Oh, if he rolls a 12.
Oh, right.
But it has to be a crit in order for me to get a plus 12.
No, so you rolled a 26, so you can roll a 1d12, and you
Yeah.
have to beat a 33. So
Okay.
you need a 9 or greater.
Or you can re-roll for a second attack and see if you get closer.
Or yeah, you can you can.
What do you guys think? What's more valuable, to damage him or to just keep getting this chain on him?
I think chain's the most important.
You
Well,
can't-
right now
you
I'm
can't
giving
kill
all
him.
the advantage.
Yeah, you can't kill him, man. So try to get the chain on him. You can
All
use
right.
you can use your 12 on a different roll if you want.
Yeah, let's give it a second try here. It's gonna be worse. It's not gonna be better, but we'll see. Okay.
There you go. That's a 29.
Yeah, 29.
If as long as you don't crit fail, you'll shackle me with 1.
Okay. I have to roll my d12 anyway, right?
I mean,
1d12.
he automatically, as long as you don't crit fail, you're good. All right,
Nice. One
all right,
shackle.
you guys have one
All right.
shackle on Morgoth. Yeah,
All right, so I throw the shackle on him, and then
Did we say it was a foot?
it was a. Well, it's up to you.
What do you think? Where did I throw it?
I think he threw it on an arm.
Neck
Yeah,
or arm.
do an arm, man.
Yeah, I threw it on his arm. That sounds good.
All
Yeah.
right, so Riken jumps way the hell up in the air and shackles one of them on his arm, and you get one more attack.
Yeah, well, I thought I kind of like swing it around like a. Oh, God, get out of here. Sorry.
A lasso.
Yes. All right. Here's my attack.
All right, you have advantage on this.
Yeah, I have advantage. It's a 29.
All right, so 15 slashing, Morgoth.
So it's all.
All right, now it is Morgoth's turn.
Oh,
What's
my
your
skill
plan,
level.
Spriggs?
So he's going to multi-attack Faradir
Just so you know, you have disadvantage on every attack against me.
at disadvantage on every attack
That's my fault.
because of the light.
Because of
Because of a 9th level spell he cast on me.
foresight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine.
He can see
Alright, so the
attack
first one would
coming.
still hit though, and then the next two miss.
Fine. And then that's over.
So he backs out of the light of the Silmarils and disappears.
Can I still see him? Did I have dark vision?
Nope.
Can I still see him because I have a giant pool of light around me?
Nope.
Anybody have true sight?
Let's look for the giant green
I do.
penis, guys.
Briggs, you can whisper to me where you want him to show up eventually. You know, everybody can see your arrow.
I know. I mean, I have to measure it, right?
We can see his arrow.
Just follow his arrow, guys.
I know. I'm gonna change that. I know I can get to this place.
I started watching his Twitch.
Like
Alright, I follow the shackle.
the freaking ghost
And
of
we can see
Christmas
the chain
Past.
going to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys see the shackles this way.
Which
Also,
way?
aren't they all connected?
Okay.
He's over there, guys.
Alright, so I run towards him.
Follow the chain.
Do we
Wait,
get to
can
the
we-
end of the chain or no?
Yeah. So you're right here.
Okay.
You're
Can we-
basically at the end of the chain.
This is the end of the chain? Okay.
Yep. You
That's
still are gonna have disadvantage though.
Right, of course. That was really far. Oh wait, I don't have haste on me. Okay, so I think that's all I can do.
All right, Morgoth, you have a legendary action you'd like to use on Faradir?
Yeah, I do actually.
All right, that'll hit. So you take half of 36 damage and do a strength save, Faradir.
All right, I have advantage.
All right, Morloman, you're up.
Nope, prone.
All right, Faradir gets
All right,
knocked
I'm gonna
down by an invisible chain.
I will chain lightning
All right.
choice.
in that direction.
All right. So dexterity save DC 19, Morgoth. If not, I don't know if you're immune to lightning or not, or you have resistance, but you can do the math.
It's not gonna matter.
Okay.
So
You take half of 35. All right, Burn. All right, Charlie's going to try to shackle his leg with 2 attacks. So let's do 2 athletics, both of you.
Critical fail.
So critical fail in the first one. Charlie, do athletics.
He did.
he did. He got me in the first one.
All right, you guys have an arm and a leg shackled.
Yeah.
Ooh, he might get the second one too.
And yeah, let's see about the
Oh,
second.
he did.
He
Well,
only-
they tie on the second one.
He only
Yeah,
he only has one now.
He tied on the second one.
Yeah, he doesn't have another shackle though. Who used the first one?
Oh, well, no, he has 2 shackles.
No,
no, he doesn't.
Raken has.
I took one from him.
Oh, okay.
Who
And Riken already used his too,
yeah, so
right?
who has the other one? So it's Morloman, Faradir, and who has the
Faradir.
third?
Okran.
Okran? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
I was gonna turn into a giant ape and go fight him.
All right. Cool. So just do
I can pass it on.
for your second attack, Charlie. Do an attack, and with it, you can use a legendary action, Morgoth. All right. So 18 slashing damage, Morgoth. Now you can use a legendary action. Then it's Tessero's turn.
So Faradir's prone right now.
All right. So you're hit for 37 piercing damage, Faradir, and it's Tessero's turn. All right, Mac, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do my 4 Oathbow attacks.
All right. You can use.
I have advantage.
All right. Reaction anytime.
First one hit and the last. I'll do
They're all advantage. Oh yeah,
AC
That's,
25.
yeah.
Whatever the damage is on the last one, I'm gonna split it with Faradir.
a heal at some point would be super.
Yeah. So Faradir is bloodied, right?
Yeah.
The damage for the last one is 24.
In case I haven't said this tonight, I'm really happy that you guys could all come back for this final battle. Thanks for coming. I know it's a lot of it's a lot of people.
The rest is another 53 damage.
Oh shit! All right, you'll let us know when you hit the next threshold, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Okran, your turn.
I reached the legendary action.
All right, so he loses 1 legendary action.
26 heal for Faradir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Faradir, what are you at now?
97.
Anglin, your turn.
Hold on, and I'm
Wait.
gonna give Faradir a bardic inspiration to use.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Anglin, your turn.
Morloman has a chain, correct?
Yes.
Did you hear me? Okay, I'm gonna give him a scholarly inspiration die. He gets an extra D6 to roll on any check he wants, and then I'll
Sweet, thank you.
reposition the ballista to attack next turn.
All right, Riken.
All right, I guess. I mean, are we gonna keep? I guess I'm gonna book it over there and keep beating on this guy. Is there any point? Or is there anything else I can do to help get more chains on?
Maybe you could use you could grab somebody's grab Okran's man catcher on the way and try to attach it.
Yeah, you could do that. And I could
What's
just
up?
focus on buffing.
Give me that thing, and I'm gonna run over there and I'm gonna throw this at him.
All right, there it is. Oops,
All right,
fucking
give
guy.
it to the fucking man.
Goddamn mammoth in the way.
Let's try to get this thing on there.
All right, athletics rolls, folks. You got both feet. It's 10, 15. Yeah, you got both legs bound and an arm bound.
Okay.
All right, Riken's good. So Riken it doesn't have a man catcher anymore. So there's 2 legs bound and an arm bound. You need 1 arm and a neck bound, and it's Morgoth's turn. Actually, before your turn, do you want to use any legendary actions, or are you done? Actually, you only have 2 now.
Not a legendary action until next round. I see Morloman holding the other man catcher, and I hit him with multi attack.
All right. That's 67, 80, 90 damage.
My resistance to all damage except for
Oh, that's right. You have resistance.
does that help me in there? Yeah.
Resistance to like everything.
Why does everyone have
Resistance to
resistance?
force and
That's what I'm saying, dude. Everybody hits half damage.
You haven't hit Anglin yet, man. He doesn't have,
They're 20th level, man. I mean,
Anglin hasn't even hit me yet. You haven't even touched me.
he's easy to
How much
kill,
of
though.
that damage do I? Does that help
yeah.
me?
So everything except radiant and force.
None of it hurt then.
I legitimately.
You take 45 damage. All right, Faradir, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to. I have advantage on all ability checks. I'm going to try to get this thing on his. Hopefully his neck, but we'll see. Oh, that's good. That's good.
You
All
drop
right, so
your chain.
No, I have
Faradir,
advantage. I have advantage.
Doesn't he get a D12 too?
Yes.
If you want to use your bardic.
Yep. I just. Yeah. So is this the one we're going to go for? The 27 versus the 30?
yeah, you win, and so you don't need it.
Well,
Oh.
should we go for the neck? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you could.
All right. So I'm going to roll the d12.
All right, so it's -5.
Right, and I'm up 3 right now, so I just need to get. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you guys got the. You need 1 more arm.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have delayed my turn so I could be the final blow.
Actually, you get legendary action if you want Morgoth.
I'm hitting Loman.
All right, Morloman, you take, what is it, 18, 17?
Can I use
Half of 29?
Can I use Frightful Presence as a legendary action?
No, Rightful Presence we should have been using from the beginning. It just applies.
Okay.
You can use it now if you want.
Who's got the last shackle?
I do.
More
Got
lemon.
that. All right. I'm going to use that.
So
What
you
am I
guys-
trying to shackle?
Everybody needs to do a Wisdom save, DC 17, or you can't get any closer to him.
What's left to shackle?
And Tessero can't get any closer with him.
An arm.
An arm. Okay. I can use acrobatics on the arm.
So it's a
I will
-3. The -3 acrobatic. So beat a 10. So if you crit fail, the game is over. That was
man.
Okrin. That was Okrin. All right, so Okrin can't get any closer to him. Morloman can't get any closer to him. It's an
Wisdom.
Oh, this is a wisdom save for Charlie. For Morgoth, you have to do an athletic, I believe. Or oh, you did it already.
We're
I already
acrobat.
did it. Yeah, not very close.
Morloman missed. There's one arm still free.
Okay, I don't think it's actually humanly possible for you to.
You might want to give that up to somebody
Yeah.
else.
I had,
You
I
only
did
have
do
a
it. I had
+3.
I had the
Is that
scholar
what
die to add a d6 to it, but it wasn't close enough.
If you give it to Riken, I can buff the hell out of him next as my turn, and then he can shackle.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Or just give it to Burn because he goes next, right?
Well, I can't buff burn before my turn.
Zelender, it's your turn. So MJ, MJ,
But
you're
Burn
up.
can hand it to Riken after his turn.
Yeah. Well, this time it's down the line. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's all put our hands on it. And,
It's the hot
same time.
potato.
MJ,
Alright,
you're up.
sure.
MJ.
Yes. I'm moving north. And
Do
then
it now.
I'm going to cast Sunbeam on him.
So reminds me of the scene.
Constitution save. What's he have to beat?
He has to beat
The meat.
DC 19.
All right, beat a 19. So you roll a 3. You're unaffected.
Right. So only on a 6 I can reflect it, right?
Right, correct.
I'm unaffected by it completely.
All right, so the sunbeam has no effect on Morgoth. Burn, you're up.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Burn doesn't have a shackle, so he wouldn't need to roll athletics.
No, we passed the shackle from Loman to Burn.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
so it's going to take, Morloman has it. So you have to do the movement for it. So you have to go get it. We'll give you a free action to pick it up, but you got to use your movement to get it.
He can get there and
Yeah,
back
that's
to where he
fine.
was
That's
before
fine.
easily.
Let's keep it streamlined.
Yeah. All right, so that's a 30.
So just move.
31, 31 and a 31. Oh, okay, we got him.
All right, so he is bound. All right.
And now he's going to drop a big
5
shit.
shackles again.
We are bound. I'm going to take us out of turn order. All right.
That was
So-
his neck, dude.
Yeah, we had his neck.
That was his arm or something.
This is
Faradir
last
got
time.
the neck.
Sick.
All right, good job, guys. All right, so I'm going to read something to you now. When the neck binding is a last attack, there is silence on the field. Combat ceases. All eyes fall upon the Nosalanador, which is the Fellowship of Light, your crew, in the center of the field of Valinor. The Ilmarin portal opens, and behind the line of allies, it opens behind the line of allies. From inside the blue pulsing light, the following people emerge: Meryl, the Lady of Erisea, Alatar the Blue, Gildor and Inglorion, Goldberry. Actually, let me open these. I'm going to do this sort of live as we go. All right, Goldberry, Little Monk, and Gandalf the White, with the wizards on each side. Between them, they carry the gong of the children called Tombo. After they have set it down, Little Heart approaches the front of the gong and beckons Okrin forth.
All right.
They instruct him to bring forth the lost mallet, and from there they step aside and let Okrin sound the gong.
Nice. Well, I got 3 mallets here to pick from on the screen. There's a 4th coming.
All right, so you found Tombo, the mallet of Tombo, the last mallet.
Yeah, so I fly on over,
All right.
and I whip out my mallet, and I sound the gong.
All right, so the gong resounds, and basically Morgoth is bound. Tolkis is holding on to him, and all the Balrogs, all the werewolves, all the orcs, they just stop. And after the first beat of the gong, the hosts of light and the hosts of the great foe of the world began continuing a song that they had started countless years before. That is before the creation of the universe.
But this time, the elves and the dwarf lords and even the mortals of the Secondborn join in harmony. This time, there is no discordant music. And as Morgoth begins to open his mouth to sing, there is a blinding light in the field. And you guys see this strange light appear.
Ooh, pretty.
Suddenly, Iluvatar is standing before him. The music and the pounding of the drum continue as Iru lifts his hand to Gandalf. And as he does, Gandalf's robes and skin falls to the ground, revealing his true Valar form.
Whoa.
You realize now that Gandalf was and always has been Manwë, the Most High.
No way.
Chief among the Valar and brother to Melkor, now Morgoth. With another flick of his hand, Morgoth is lifted into the sky, and with him Eru. Then the two are gone, and the Balrogs, wizards, and Valar all lose their terrestrial bodies and wreathe themselves in the light of Eru. All eyes fall upon Faradir as he realizes that there is a glow coming from within inside of him. Then Manwë approaches the group.
Oh, is this Faradir's like, Tony, I don't want to go.
Anglin shoots Morgoth in the nuts with the ballista.
So Iru is gone, Morgoth is gone, and you guys.
That's it.
So you guys are standing in a line, and Gandalf sort of melts away, and inside of him he becomes like this. He looks like the other Valars, and you can tell right away that it's Manwë, King of the Valar, and he always has been. And by the way, this is often been hypothesized that if you remember when Gandalf fell out of time and space when he was battling the Balrog and came back as Gandalf the White, that he was if you remember way back in the beginning when they were looking for the wizards to come in the Second Age to battle Sauron, two people volunteered, or some people volunteered, and Saruman was one of them, and he volunteered because he wanted power. They actually had to recruit Alatar the Blue and Gandalf, and it's often been hypothesized that Gandalf was actually Manwë in the flesh, and when he battled the Balrog and died, he actually came back because he was Manwë, the Most High. And so Manwë, who was once Gandalf, comes to each of you, and he says, so I guess he'll start with Faradir, and he comes to Faradir and he says, "You have the spirit of Turin Turambar inside of you. We will grant you a place amongst the Valar. Is there anything else that you require, that you wish?"
Oh, he's really putting me on the spot.
Each of you are going to be put on the spot.
Oh boy.
And if you don't have something in mind, I have something for each of you, so you can pass.
Okay. Does it make sense that Faradir would want to be among the Valar, or would he want to have the treatment of immortal?
That's up to you, man.
Oh man, I don't know.
Choose your fate, bro.
We're gonna go to Tessero. Tessero knows what he wants already. So Manwë walks up to Tessero and says, "What can I do for a hobbit?"
Oh, I guess I'd be happy just to spend the rest of my days with Goldberry.
He said. So he brings the portal opens again, and he says walk the Alora Male, the path of dreams, and where he before, remember who was it? Someone told you not to stray from the path. He says stray from the path.
I think Tessera would also ask for an unlimited supply of pipeweed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's just a given.
So since it's Gandalf, he probably just hands it to him in secret as he walks off.
So Max and I have talked about this ahead of time. Do you remember in the first part of the campaign where you guys went to Goldberry because he had a friendship with Goldberry and she gave him the cloak, but Tom Bombadil wasn't there?
Yeah.
So Tessero, do you want to explain it, Max?
Oh shit, I know what this. Oh. Cool.
You can explain it.
All right. So basically, we're saying, we said originally in the third part of the campaign during the trials, they actually used the Alora Marley to travel to places in Middle Earth, and they told them, whatever you do, don't stray off the path, because you basically you jump off the timeline. And so what Max decides to do as Tessero, he goes into the path of dreams and he steps off the path and falls out of time and becomes Tom Bombadil.
No way.
Yeah.
Nice. That's sick.
That's cool.
Yeah, we thought it was cool because they're pretty much very similar characters, I think. And then we also did the reskin sort of to have him have the bard abilities after after he drank that whatever the liquid of the gods thing was.
Oh, right, the Miravore.
Yeah.
No mortal had ever drank that. So he drank the cordial of the gods and became immortal. So the fact that they describe Tom Bombadil as something, they're not sure what Tom Bombadil is. Every race has a name for him. But he was basically disconnected from. He didn't really care what was going on in the world, and that would explain Tessero.
Yeah, he had fallen off the path a while ago, huh?
It's also cool because like he's supposed to be like only slightly taller than a hobbit, which also happened when Tessero put on the cloak. It was he became a little bit taller than a hobbit.
That's really cool.
So Christian, I have something in mind for you, but you can pick. So he'll come to Angolan next and says, what can a Valar do for for the firstborn, for one of the firstborn?
Well, I'm interested to see what you had picked for me, but honestly, Anglin would have just appreciated the adventure and getting to learn more about the shadow and all of the dark arts, because he was like fascinated with that growing up. So he would just be, he'd be pretty happy just to have been involved in this event. But I'm interested in what you thought.
So you were tasked with, at the end of the first campaign, guarding the Palantiri of Elostirion, the Elendil Stone.
Yeah.
He now that you guys have sort of reacquired the Golden Book, which has the history of the Eldar, the elves, in it from Tol Eressëa, and the Master Palantiri from Avalone, he would task you with being sort of the collector of the Eldar. So you would watch, you would sort of be the curator of all of the relics of the elves.
Yeah, that would basically be like a wet dream for Anglin. So that'd be good stuff right there.
All right. So Burren, he'd come to you next. And there is a prophecy which I'll share with you that we've seen before. Let's see here. Lore cards in the current session. Prophecy of Durin. A hero of mixed blood and lost heritage will rise and rekindle the forge of Durin. He will be the seventh in line and seventh in number of the awakened lords of old. They are the last children of Aule and will serve him and aid him in the remaking of Arda after the last battle. So it is prophesied that Burren, during the Deathless, number 7, will remake Arda and refound Khazad-dûn or Moria.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you accept this?
I do have one request, a personal request.
Sure.
I'd like my name to just have long, stiff.
Long, stiff?
Yeah, long, stiff Durin, please.
All right, you got it. All right, so
That refers to his beard.
Burn the long and stiff.
Burn the long
It
and
refers to his
stiff.
beard, of course.
So Manwë would approach Riken, and behind him would appear this creature.
Like a combo of his dad and dog.
I don't see the creature.
So the bear appears behind him and says, Manwë says, I have been enjoying him in the afterlife. Is there, he offers to actually heal you the rest of the way. You've been mostly healed by the Silmarils. He offers to heal you, and he says, what can a Valar do for one of the strongest men of Middle Earth?
I tell him that I don't want him to heal me. I just want to return to the mountain with my people and walk amongst the trees with my friend.
He says, I can respect that. I will send you back to Mountain Hall as you requested.
Yay! I got my dog back.
You got me. And he approaches Okran, and I have something in mind for you, Vic, if you don't have something in mind.
Well, I figured Okran at this point, after seeing all the things that he's seen, probably wants to go back to his lady's side and maybe bring Meryl and her servants with him.
He says we can make that happen.
Were you in Utah?
He says the lady of Eressëa will join you back amongst the people as you have spent the last millennia. Because remember, you have been the bard of people. You're basically your whole time on Middle Earth.
Yeah.
So he tasks you, of course, taking Meryl with you. He tasks you with being chronicling the second born, the events and the times of the men, but also sharing with them the music, the portions of music, the music of the Valar, the Ainulindale. So you like be the bestower of the fire, right, from Greek myth?
Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. I accept your challenge.
All right, and
Challenge accepted.
So he approaches a Zelindor.
You know, I lost this ring in some lava some time ago.
You lost it. You threw it in.
No,
All right, he says, yes, we will task Celebrimbor with making you another ring.
but the heart of it, he would want his brother back, I think.
And he says, I have yet another task for you. Feanor no longer wishes to be the keeper of the three Silmarils. He was tempted by them and was subject to the first kinslaying. He wishes that you be the keeper of the crown and the three Silmarils. And Eonwë comes out of you. You were the sort of the avatar of Eonwë. He comes out of you and congratulates you on your victory. Do you accept this challenge?
Absolutely, yeah. I wasn't gonna give the thing back anyway, so that's even better.
All right. And he approaches Morloman, Manwë. He says, and to someone who I never thought would be here in the Plains of Valinor, an Avathari. Do you have something that you wish, or would you like my challenge?
I wish to return to Avathari and be back to the land that I love.
Okay.
I wonder if you have an idea.
He says, you have been bestowed upon the fire and the light of Arnor. You have the sacred fire within you and your staff. He says, what I would wish after you return to Avathar is that you find all the other Avathari and let them know that they are welcome here and bestow upon them the sacred fire.
That's quite a task.
Yes.
Do you accept?
I do accept.
All right. And last but not least, Faradir, the embodiment of Turin Turambar, son of Hurin. Do you wish to take your place amongst the Valar?
Sure. Yeah.
Do it, pussy, is what Charlie said.
Yeah, doing pussy.
All right. Do you have any other requests? Faradir, son of Califar, do you have any requests of Manwë?
I just want to know what happens to mankind.
Well, that's up to mankind.
Good answer.
Deep.
There is no mention in the prophecy of what happens to mankind after the son of Aragorn serves and the last battle. We know that the dwarves helped to remake Arda and that Moria is refounded for the time of the dwarves. But of men, nothing is told in the prophecy. They are to make their own destiny.
Okay.
All right.
Okay then.
All right. Anybody else have anything from Manwë or the other Valar or anybody else that's here?
Oh, also, I want a lock of his hair.
Sure, you can have a lock of my hair. He's actually bald like the DM. Sorry.
I actually have to go right now, boys, but it's been such a pleasure doing this with you guys. And I just want to thank you all for inviting me and letting me join in on this awesome experience. I have to go, but I hope to speak to you guys sometime in the future.
Thanks, Charlie.
Cool.
Thanks for playing Burn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
taking
you.
over for me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, don't sweat it. Love you guys. Bye.
All right, later, man.
Panties dropping all around him right now. He's got to
That's
go.
right.
He's like, you see us? We just beat Morgoth.
Yo, what up? Who just slayed Morgoth?
So Spriggs, they actually did better than I thought, man.
Yeah, they did. I didn't realize that everybody was fucking resistant to damage.
You shouldn't. You should have hit Anglin, dude. I came out without a scratch.
So he was gonna have 5 attacks, and I limited him to 4. But
Should have been 5.
so Morgoth's base character was built around a Tarask.
Oh, cool.
This is the end of the Inglorion Bastards campaign.
That was pretty. I mean, that's pretty epic. I was glad to be able to come back for the last bit of it.
I think I could speak on everybody's behalf, Jared, when I say thank you for putting together such a huge campaign. So much
thank
Yeah, I've never
So much
experienced a
history.
campaign
Stuff, for
with
sure.
so much lore.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I wish I could have been here for
There were like 400 lore cards or something.
I appreciate how you made the whole thing fit into the existing lore so well too. I think that was really good.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, thank you for running this, man. I got a little bit emotional when I got my dog back finally. Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. This has been a pleasure, and it's something I'll never forget. Though this marks the end of the episode, the road goes ever on. Until next time, join us at longwinded.one and consider giving us a review on Apple Music, Spotify, or really whichever platform you choose.